got a bop for you this week.
That's right. We are talking about the bippity bops that we have all known and loved forever. And we're getting to the bottom of who created them. Ocean Kelly is on the show with us.
Don't just start calling everyone a bottom.
I didn't call anyone a bottom.
So we're getting to the bottom.
Fat top.
Fat top. This week we talked all about creating music for Rue Girls on the TV and also some of your favorite stars.
Selling cocaine on Grand Theft Auto.
What it's like to be a drag queen, but also not one.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. And cheating.
Sir Davis.
And cheating on cheaters also.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe take that story out.
I won't. I'll never do it. Enjoy the show.
Bye now.
M.
Oh.
M.
Mom.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with us. Sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Now on with the show. How you slaps you stupid little fucks, you nasty little fucks, you dirty little fucks. Look, what's like a Big Dipper and Meatball. Meatball, and that's Big Dipper.
oh, oui.
A bonjour, faggot.
How are ye? You got a little ratatouille up under that beret?
Yeah, I'm gonna make some ratatouille, and I love having rodents in the kitchen with me.
Why does Paschetti taste so good with like butter and cheese? What is that?
That's the Trisha Paytas recipe.
Buttered
It
noodles.
can't be like real Parmesan cheese, and it can't be Pecorino Romano. It
No.
has to be that fucking Kraft.
No,
Comes in a green bottle.
I don't
already
agree.
Shaken up.
I don't agree. I'm talking about like cacio e pepe. Like really good cheese and it has butter and pepper. Like why is pasta so tasty?
Because it's just bread. It's just wet bread. Everyone loves bread. It's just wet bread and fun.
I
shapes.
love bread. Remember that?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to? So for folks watching,
Yes,
we are
sorry. We're
backpack again, doing
in our
remote.
homes.
We're doing remote episodes because we want to relive our 2020 trauma from the pandemic, and so we said let's hop on our computers and talk to our friends. But it gives us an amazing
And some enemies.
It gives us an amazing ability to talk to folks who aren't currently in Los Angeles, though hopefully they will be soon.
Yes, and guests that we've always wanted to talk to and always ask, when are you in LA next? When are you going to be in town?
Yeah, so up next on the Sloppy Seconds remote episodes, we have a great guest. Meatball, you want to give him a little intro here?
The star from the ATL.
From
Do
the
they call it that?
ATL? No.
Don't they call it the ATL?
I wrote the All-Star from ATL.
What's the one that they say don't call it?
Well, in San Francisco,
Atlanta.
they say don't say S. Don't call it.
Don't call it
Hot
Hotlanta. That's what it was. Okay. The All-Star from Hotlanta. This is a musical prodigy, producer, lyricist, performer, and drag queen. The diva, the doll, and the trade. Make some noise for Ocean Kelly.
Hi, not Hotlanta. I haven't heard that since probably. You know what? The thing is, people used to say it, but it gives very much 2002. It's one of those like trying to make fetch happen ones. You know what I'm saying? Like
Apple
So it
bottom
was never a
jeans.
thing.
No, it was a thing.
Actual Atlanta people.
I think people used to call it Hotlanta. If I'm not mistaken, I was so young. I was a baby. No, but I think it was like early 2000s, like late 90s. I think people did say like Hotlanta, but I haven't heard that shit growing up. So
Now, when Usher says "peace up, A-Town down," is that what he's saying? Is he referring to Atlanta?
yeah, you take the photos, you know, you got the long white tee during the Soulja Boy era. You take the photos, you go A-Town,
And you put that little thumb in there to give the little A.
exactly what in the butt. Yep, the little A.
Do you remember that song? What?
Oh my
in
God.
the
That
butt?
music
Samwell.
The
video
start
is
of YouTube.
Iconic.
Truly. Wow. Oh shit! I need a bop.
Yes, thank y'all for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
Whose
No,
voice
Dipper
is
saying
that?
he needs a bop because
Yeah, I'm in desperate need of a
his
bop.
shit sucks. What can we do?
Wow.
No, me and Dipper, we remember the remix we did to She's Alright.
Oh,
Yeah.
The Super Freaking Girl. That was so fun. Yeah. You ate that. You remember how yours go?
Yes.
Let me hear. How it start off? I wanna see.
5 things about me are my ass and my thighs and my dick and my balls. The fact I like to fuck guys is giving thick in the belly. I'm juicy couture and I swallow all the fellies from Bangkok to Jaipur. Get into that geography.
Yes!
Oh my God.
Social studies. I love it.
And
That is a bop.
do you remember yours?
I remember the first half. Let me see how far I can get. Got the body of a guy, give your devotion the ocean. Might run a train on like 4 niggas, put this loco in motion. I'm a bitchy, witchy icon somewhere making a potion. Only buy expensive lube. Please get the fuck back with lotion. I had to hit the Nikki because, it's a Nikki track. She killed me when she did that.
Oh
I
my
miss Roman.
God. Don't we
I
all?
miss Roman too.
Mm-hmm. To be honest, I think
Reloaded the Revenge.
okay, not to get on a Nicki Minaj like tantrum.
Don't worry, because
We've already lost all the barbs, so don't worry
Oh
about it.
shit!
Our
Oh,
fans
well, let
for
me not do
Barbs
anything
hate us.
too
They
crazy.
already said they stopped listening.
Listen, I truly am an OG Barb. Like I am like an OG Barb from like the 09, the era.
Mhm.
But what I was about to say was in terms of Roman, I feel like when she had the Roman Reloaded era, I just feel like the way that the industry took it and when she did the Grammy performance, it made her, she will never say it, but I genuinely think that kind of made her like, well, fuck, let me show y'all what I can do without the theatrics a little bit. And I feel like over time, she just kind of like slowed some of that down, but I want it back. Like, I really thought that was a fun era. Like,
Oh,
now
totally.
would be a great time to reference that for her. I think.
What were all of those songs that she did when she came back around and she had really long hair and she was just wearing like little 2-piece sets with really long hair?
the
And
black
it
hair.
was, well, it was all different colors, but she was
Mhm.
doing, it was more recently, what's the song? Not My Fault. No
Oh.
Type.
No, grand piano.
No.
Just
One of her
grand
top-
piano.
one of the biggest hits.
No, but
Oh
I
my
know
God.
what you mean because when Lookin' Ass came out, everyone was like, "Oh, she doesn't need anything; she can just do it."
Mhm.
But then everything after that, she just kept stripping it away and away and away, and it was like, "I want to see you go crazy at the Vatican again." I totally
Because
see
she-
your point.
Absolutely. She was still rapping hard during that era. I don't know why people, I guess it's the distraction of it. Like people need something visually. Like if the
Right.
visual is too distracting, they focus more so on this gimmick or this woo woo. And it's just like, if the talent is still there, I don't understand why multiple things can exist within one character, person, or artist at one time.
Well, I think it's that thing where
They coming to the club, throw the boys in the back of me. Yes, that era.
I think also people were kind of like trying to figure out reasons to not like her or to like say that she was less successful than she actually was and being like, oh, she's too theatrical. That's why you care because it's like all this. And I was like, no, the raps were good.
The
Mhm.
raps were
solid.
good. That's what
The
it'll say.
wordplay was next level. When she came out, I was like, oh my God, this is good work. Like it was amazing to me.
That's what it'll say in her gravestone. The raps.
The raps were good.
Yeah, 100%. And it'll
Okay,
say,
I want to talk about your music because
Oh,
I don't.
yes.
WandaVision. WandaVision.
yes.
People.
That's all I could think about. I just watched Agatha all along last night, the
Mhm.
2 episodes, and all I could think was about your song. And I was like, it's gonna pop up in next season. It's gotta.
Listen, plot twist, me too. That's all I could think about watching. I'm like, girl, get me up here. Y'all need to hire me.
The people who know are like, yeah, duh, Ocean, for sure.
Mhm.
And the people who don't know, you've heard all of this music because you have worked with a ton of people, specifically big names off of Drag Race, most recently Angeria, Lala Ree, Candy Muse, Tsunami, Selena. Obviously, you have a relationship with Bob the Drag Queen. But I didn't even realize that you did all of that voodoo pussy with
That was you?
Miss
Mhm.
Prada, aka Joanne the Scammer.
That was me. How did you even know that? That's crazy. I didn't realize people really knew like that.
We're saying Ocean, I Need a Bop because that's your drop that you put in your songs. And is that Angeria's voice?
It is. It's from her talent show on her season, she put the single out and she put me on the verse. And in my verse, I actually wrote that for her. As it goes, I just got off the phone with Nigeria. Ocean, I need about, okay, what is the criteria? So it was me. So when she said that, she said it
Finish
so
the
crisp.
line because it's my absolutely favorite. Because you bring some drums from where?
Yes. Oh, I see. I got to do the whole thing because I'm gonna forget. I just got off the phone with Nigeria. Ocean, I need a bop. Okay, what is the criteria? I told her I could add a little drum from Nigeria. I even got a homegirl straight from Liberia, for real. Oh, you want a little this, a little, but like,
add a little drum from
my
Nigeria.
ADHD. I'm over here still. I'm trying to talk and think about the rap at the same time. But
no,
what was
she
the
said
question?
that so clearly, it turned into your drop.
Yeah, it turned into the drop. I just thought it was so funny because she was just trying to get it right. So it was Ocean, I need about Ocean, I need a Ocean, and just trying to find it. So when I was like, just push it out. And when she got that take, I was just like, perfect. I said, I'm gonna use this. You're gonna hear this again, and then boom.
And what was your old like tag? Because was it see, I don't know if I'm saying the right word, but did you used to go by a different name?
I did. I actually went by a lot of different names, some of which I'm not even going to say. But at the time, the old drop was I just went by Mikkel, but it was for that intentionally for that track. I did do McKelly on the beat. Yeah, it was.
Yes, so the start of it, McKelly on the beat. That's
and I changed my voice. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! Oh my God!
Do you know that went viral? That was like huge. That was everywhere.
I was
and
in
you didn't want to take credit for that?
Well, no. Okay, so no, I kind of did. It was just weird. To be honest, I was in high school. I had met Joanne while I was in high school. On Twitter, I was just like, I just love you. I want to work with you. And then he sent me his number and we got on the phone and we honestly got really, really close and became good friends. And we just would make music. We would call each other like on the house phones and just like live, just play stuff. And I was watching Bad Girls Club and it was when Judy said, I got the voodoo for you bitches. I don't know if y'all used to watch Bad Girls Club, but
I've seen clips.
Is her name Judy? I think, yeah, her name was Judy. And I just thought that was the weirdest thing to say. I got the voodoo for you bitches. Like, that's a weird thing to like, I was like, what? So that's actually her. I don't know if I should say, I mean, the song is not on streaming or it's not anything, but it is actually her voice going, I got the. So,
well, an iconic sample. That's
yes,
how you make. That's how you make club bangers, internet bangers.
Exactly.
God,
it's crazy because
I'm thinking about all the drag queens I saw perform that.
Oh yeah.
And I had no idea. Bob actually told me when I told him about. He was like, "What?" He was like, "Who are like what? Where does this come from? Where did this come from?"
Exactly.
Because he was just telling me throughout, New York City, especially, it was so many queens that used to perform it all the time, and I'm like, I had no idea, but I think that's so dope. I also did the literal legend, the Aisha erotica track.
Yes.
Oh my God, this Sir Davis is really killing me, and I'm so jealous.
Just having sips. I just gotta
wait. That literal legend track
I
is
was
your
just
production?
listening to that. I just put it in a. Oh, sorry.
I could be your yes. So
I just put that in a mix. It's literally in a mix for Halloween.
That
That's
was
you.
So what happened was originally Joanne was working on an album at the time. I think it was like 2015, 2016. And they came from Florida to my crib and stayed for like a week or two. So we just did like a bunch of like press stuff. This was like in the prime of the Joanne the Scammer takeover, right after the VMAs, I think. And then we started working on an entire album like with a bunch of different tracks. And that was one of them. It was like a demo. And then after that, we just never finished the album. We never got around to it. But Aisha heard it through Joanne. And then she took the demo that we had and basically amped it up and made like a whole remix and put it out. So at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was gagged because I was like,
you were like, that's my shit.
What's the tea? But like, but ultimately, on some real shit, ultimately, like, I'm happy for her. It happened. And it's one track versus everything
Never
else.
mind. I'm not gonna use that.
Oh my God, I'm screaming. No, shout out to Aisha Erotica for real. I genuinely wasn't a part of the release or anything, but I don't think, also too, as I kind of grew up and just thought about it a little bit more, you can't really predict what kind of blows up, especially in a time where we didn't sign anything or anything like that. But it was, I mean, me and Joanne weren't speaking and we really don't speak now. And maybe that's why just through conversation, they didn't say anything to me about it. But regardless, it's one of those things to me, I guess, where it's just like when it happened initially, I was like, girl, I was like, for real. And then I was like, I don't do drama. I'm motherfucking the Nikon icon. I got all these other tracks. And then boom, years later, all this has happened. So
She said, I'm a lit.
I don't give a
That
damn.
is very mature of you.
Well,
yeah, it's okay.
Kinda be, I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but from my point of view, it seems like you were taking a little bit of advantage of, and then just be like, you know what, I'm gonna let them have that, and I'm just gonna move forward.
To be real, I think, and not to like air anybody else's business out, I think that like a lot of situations with industry stuff, it's more so the people that be. So the people that be that didn't organize it for me and Joanne, these young artists and creatives, it led us to look at each other through it. And from just the people that was over stuff at the time and the way that it should have went around, and me not having management, especially like I was like 2-3 years out of high school, it was just kind of like, it could have been handled better. And us, whether we're friends or not, like first off, Joanne The Scammer is an incredible artist. Like when I tell you most of my comedy and humor and just the friendship that we have for like a freaking decade, it's like that's somebody that I always will respect regardless. But that is completely separate from, you know, the music and the situation that happened at the time. And I can be mature about that. And I think that's why I, you know, am getting the things I'm getting now.
It is really crazy because that is not like a unique story at all in the music industry, that someone does a demo, someone writes a hook, but because there wasn't a bunch of papers signed or a contract in the writing session, the producer just goes like, oh, I've got this demo that I made. Yeah, it's got someone singing a hook on it, but that was just from like a writing session. That's whatever. And then it's like, well, great, let's sing that hook. And they like can't even trace it back, so it doesn't matter. Plus with sampling, like the way that stuff gets pulled, and if you sample just such a small little piece, it's hard to trace it back somewhere. And so I mean, I haven't had anything like that sort of happen in my life, but I feel very much the same as to what you're saying. I mean, actually, a long time ago, there was an account like in South America that kept lifting all of my music videos and putting them on Facebook, and they would get millions of views on this guy's sort of aggregate meme account. And he kept lifting my music videos and clipping them, and he would actively clip my name out of them in like the title sequence. And I was sitting here going, my music video only has 60,000 views on YouTube, but on this guy's Facebook account in Brazil, he's got 6 million views. Come to Brazil. And you just sort of like, it's kind of how the internet is, and you just hope that enough people, you know, can figure out that it traces back to you, like we're doing today. We're doing that detective work to let the world know that you actually created a lot of culture that people are a part of.
Yeah, I thank you, and I appreciate that. And again, because you know how the internet be, child. Don't come to me with that bullshit with this damn song. Shout out to Aisha and Joanne. Genuinely, like I hope everybody's doing well. You know what I'm saying? It's especially when I think about just like everything I was able to accomplish. The creative in me is like happy that I was able to be instrumental in so many cool things in pop culture to kind of like help build it. Even without it, very Sir Davis tease how she put it out there, but she didn't put her name on it. Like Beyonce, and then it won all these awards. I'm not saying that I didn't want my name on it at the time, but I was so young and had less of a name and didn't know how to navigate it. So it's really cool to have that still be a part of my history regardless. And now in hindsight, be like, oh, well, look, the talent spoke for itself because without anybody knowing,
it rose to the top.
So
now I have a question about one other Joanne the Scammer moment, which is, you remember the Brandon Twitter?
Oh my God. The meat looked heavy.
And the dildo fucking, she used to put a whole bunch of things up that party.
And now she's just disappeared.
Well, I think that's amazing because that's a classic artist where you're just sort of like, I had the world at my fingertips, but I choose to sit on my couch. Goodbye.
Yeah. I haven't talked to Brendan in a long time, but I do think that, well, remember there was a lot of stuff that just kind of happened that pulled them off the internet a few years ago. Yeah. And I think sometimes I still like will see like memes and stuff come across. I'm not sure, but I just wish them the best, honestly. You know how you fall out with somebody and you just like, damn, like it's so much time has passed. I don't give a damn, but it's still like that. It's that feeling of like, that's crazy. Like just the timeline of life, you're like, damn. But
Yeah. Well, listen, this interview is about you, but that is fun to know that you were involved in all of that. So let's take a break. And when we come back, we've got more questions for Ocean Kelly.
purr.
If you love to shop,
Listen up.
have you heard of Rakuten?
With Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy. Just from shopping.
Exactly. Clothes, athletic wear, pet supplies. I'm talking about Gap, Adidas, and even Petco.
So I can buy a look, get new shoes, snag the cat some cute toys, and get cash back.
That's right. And you can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
That's cool.
It is cool.
But how does it work?
Well, partner stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to the members.
Rakuten is really doing the most, huh? Love it.
Yeah, in the best possible way. Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. So, you can become one of them today.
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And get yourself some Rakuten.
You know, lately I have been trying to keep my wardrobe simple. I want pieces that are comfortable, but they still feel like put together like an outfit, and that's why I'm always reaching for my Quince items.
The fabric feels elevated, the fits are clean, and Quince makes getting dressed so easy.
Quince has all the staples for spring, like 100% European linen shirts and shorts starting at just $34.
They're lightweight and breathable, but still look polished. I have a bunch of their Pima cotton tees, and they're super soft and easy to wear and very breathable for the summer for the sweaty body.
I just rediscovered this pair of linen shorts that I have that are so comfortable from Quince. You know when like something gets buried accidentally? I pulled these out and I was like, what have I been doing? Not wearing these!
And the linen doesn't wrinkle.
Period.
Plus, everything is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because Quince works directly with ethical factories and cuts out the middleman.
Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use.
Go to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too.
That's QUINCE.com/sloppy for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
Get yourself some Pima cotton.
Quince.
Quince. At Quince.
Weight Loss by Hims is here to help you reach your goals.
Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that are designed to support you in losing the weight and keeping it off, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen.
GLP-1s help regulate your appetite and eat less.
With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise.
And no needles needed. Wegovy is the first ever GLP-1 pill for weight loss.
And through Hims, you can just go online where you'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if the treatment is right for you.
No insurance necessary either. And if prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/sloppy seconds to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/sloppy seconds.
Hims.com/sloppy seconds.
Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS.
To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com. And we're back.
I want to know when you started. Oh, sorry. We should compliment Meatball on her singing.
I was gonna say that was actually a real. I couldn't hold a note that long, so you kind of ate that. You ate
Thank
that.
you so much. I could have gone longer, but I saw Dipper getting bored. When did you first start getting into music?
I started getting into music when I was like 11 years old. Definitely in high school. I've always been I actually, fun fact, I went to high school with Takeoff from the Migos, which is really crazy, and we have the exact same birthday, which is also even crazier. But well, we went to the same middle school. Um, I don't even. I gotta go back and look at the yearbook. I don't know, but we went to school together, and I always
That's
thought that was
crazy.
really cool when they came out. But yeah, I started in high school and middle school, and just been making stuff ever since. And it was one of those things where I was putting stuff on the internet. My dad used to be my manager when I was younger, and just the gay thing, same old story. Like the more I started, a little dangly earring here, a little hair color change there. It was just
Uh-oh.
that little riff. And it is what it is. You grow, I was just growing up and growing into the person that I was. And I think once I realized I was putting stuff online, I'm like, this is crazy how many people have made connections online. So that's what I just started doing, finding ways to implement like my art into culture and find people and make connections and just the same thing we all kind of done with the internet. So yeah, I started doing that in high school.
And were
That's
you
crazy.
playing instruments and like studying music, or was it all like digital computer music that you were working on?
So I was in band. I was even in marching band a little bit, and I was in percussion. So I know a little bit of like music theory, like the basics.
Yeah.
But I always reference. I don't know if y'all ever seen Drumline, but I always reference
Yes.
Nick Cannon because he didn't know
Oh,
how to read
yes.
music, but he knew how to
Right.
play very well.
Right.
It gives very that for me. Like I do
always
know.
think about-
That makes me want to watch Drumline.
yeah, I
Oh,
know
yeah,
when he
that's such a
drops
good
the
movie.
sticks at the end.
Uh-huh. Yep. So I have a little bit. That's as far as my music, theory goes. Like,
Because you are so talented. Like
It's insane.
you could say like, oh, sorry, you only have these 6 sounds to work with, and none of them like are known to go together, and they're completely dissonant, and like good luck to you, and you can build something. Like your brain works in this incredible way, and everything you make has like a really good vibe to it, a really great drive to it. Like it's so cool to hear your work.
thank you. For me, especially when it comes to production, it's really like being a kid in a candy store and just playing with sounds. I like going against the grain and just kind of like creating stuff that people aren't used to. I love a challenge. I love taking weird concepts and making them into something. Like when the WandaVision thing happened, I was just obsessed with the TV show. Like I
Okay.
just really just because I never was even a huge Marvel fan, but throughout the pandemic, I went back and watched every single movie in order, and then I was gagged. And I'm like, okay, bitch, now I'm a Marvel nerd down. Like I love
Ooh.
this, and I was watching WandaVision and everybody just kept singing the campy ass chorus and like I was just like, this is crazy. So what actually happened was Boy Radio. Y'all know who Boy Radio is?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have some music with Boy Radio.
Yeah, Boy Radio.
And I want to have sex with him.
Oh my God, period. Well, let me give you his name. No, but Boy Radio was just dancing to it. It was like just random. And I was like, okay, I keep hearing this. I'm going to sleep to this. I can't get it out of my head. I swear to God, my boyfriend will tell you. He got in the shower. I was cutting the sample. And about the 15-30 minutes he got out, the beat was done. Because I was so excited. I was like, who the fuck would turn this, you know what I'm saying? Like something specifically, this like nerdy, random, obscure, not super, it's kind of hot at the time, like
Right.
sample into like this weird voguey bitch track. And that just like my brain, I was just like, boom. And I just
love
love
that.
doing
That was
stupid shit.
genius. Into the thick of it.
Oh,
That
yes.
was another one.
He like how my tits and my booty big.
Yeah.
Yes, I love. That's my favorite thing to perform because if you never met me and I go into the club, it cracks me up every time when I go into like a new city or whatever. You're just at the bar. You're like, girl, who are these faggots and drag queens performing? And then you hear into the thick of it. It's familiar.
Yeah.
You hear the beat, and the first thing I say is, he like how my tits and my booty big. Like they be like, what the fuck is going on up in there? So I love just like
It's so
gagging
good.
people.
And when did that all collide with drag?
Yeah.
I think it was kind of always just kind of happening. Like I remember at the time when I was doing stuff like when I was doing like stuff like Voodoo Pussy and working on different songs with Joanne, even one time they just mentioned like, how come you never done this for yourself? And I think just performing and just growing up and doing so much music, especially with my dad being my manager and performing as a boy and not intentionally, just being whatever form of that is. And like, I don't think I was ever like super mask or super femme or anything, but like I think I needed my femininity and my comfortability and my sexuality to kind of shine and come out a little more because I was like, I don't know why. And in my brain, I was like, well, I don't really make like silly music. And then I thought about, I was like, that's not even true. I'm can just be myself. So when Doja did Bitch I'm a Cow, I did a remix called Bitch I'm on Drugs, and she posted me on her it's actually still on her Instagram account.
That's
And
crazy.
I hope she don't do the thing where they take all the posts. You know how artists will do the thing where they take all their posts away?
Yeah, when they have
I hope
like
she
a
don't
new
do that.
album or whatever.
Yeah. But
I think she
Bitch,
should
I'm
go
on
for that.
Bitch, I'm on drugs.
yeah, it was so stupid. But the rap was really cool. Like, I'm about to be rapping y'all whole podcast, but it was like, channel
Go.
my inner Devo, look at me later, TiVo. Fuck all these crunchy ass checks, bitch. I ain't a Frito. Lyrical intuition. Wish it could pay tuition, but fuck a school, bitch. I got beef with that bitch in admission. Something, yeah, like it took a bit of it to get it. But like she just gagged, but in the end, instead of saying bitch I'm a cow, I said bitch I'm on drugs, and she posted it. And I'm like, there's no reason you can't mix, artistry. Comedy is artistry as well,
Yes.
So
Whoop whoop.
And I know that to be true.
The humor element is so funny because I've been posting a lot of clips of a song of mine and people respond with like, this is so funny. And I'm like, no, it's cool. It's cunt. It's sexy. It's exciting. And it's like, I used to take funny as a negative, but it's resonating with people. And look at the people that we revere as MCs. I mean, we just started by talking about Nikki. It's like, she's got jokes in there.
Yep. It's very weird. It's very weird.
Now, when you did Fat Slut in Atlanta, you did the first half in drag, and then you got out of drag to perform the second half. Do you feel like there's certain songs that you will only perform in drag and songs that you only perform out of? Or does it matter to you? Are you trying to keep those two like personalities separate?
To be honest, at the time when I did Fat Slut, that was the end of 2020. And thank y'all for having me. So when y'all come back, please invite me again. I will
Just
always
her.
do it
It's
with
just
y'all.
her party.
It was just my party. He just happened to be there.
Oh, well, what are the odds? Well, thank you for having me. I
What are the odds? What are the odds?
What are the odds that y'all? Oh, also, you with this Sir Davis is cracking me up because I just watched the slumber party that you just did. You are, I'm so
A
obsessed with you.
psychopath.
I'm so.
Oh, well, we weren't
literal
drunk on
psychopath.
that day.
Well, that makes it even funnier because that Beyonce, that Tina comment, you are hilarious.
Yeah. That Beehive loved it.
Yeah, they were
No,
real happy.
I'm part of the Beehive. I definitely, it was hilarious. But what was your question? My ADHD.
You look like a woman when you do drag.
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh, yeah, you're full
WOMAN woman.
I think there's something so fun about that. Okay, to answer the question, at the time when we did that, I knew I was finna take a break with drag, simply because I was having like this internal like thing about the way I was presenting my music, and I was very like it's weird because I think it was because I knew the music that I wanted to make. I felt like this entity that I, created with my drag persona and like visually was not adding up with the music at the time. Like I dropped a single called Vitamin D at the top of New Year's right after that. And I was working on that while we did that. And I think it just wasn't connecting with me visually, and I actually didn't do drag the entire 2023. I put out a project called My Dolphin Has a Virus, and it just talked about, addiction, friendship, love, and like
And
ADHD.
you did that single with Bob for Gay Bars, which was also not in drag. And yeah, you were like on a whole Baby Blue kick all of last year.
Yeah, and I think that just stemmed from one, showing that I can do it, but I also think I don't necessarily intentionally want to always differentiate the the crazy loud tracks that I do from the like but it just felt right, and I think that's really cool to have like this dual artist, but in a way that no shade, but in a way that it actually works, like in a way that people can actually see that I'm not making this up. They truly, just both kind of exist within me. So I think,
I think that's actually like admirable, because there's sometimes that I want to do. I mean, I wouldn't go out of drag because I feel like the character, but like sometimes I wish I could do like sad, slow songs, but I feel like I have built up this look and like the character Meatball to just be like constantly like high energy and annoying and like goofy. So it's like I wish I could come up with a second character that like no one would know was me, so I could like get that like art out and not just be like a clown all the time.
Well,
Okay,
see,
Art.
I think that one, I think you can. I think you absolutely could. It really, for me, that's why I kind of wanted to just pause for that year, because if makeup would have spoke to me while I was making this stuff, I fully would have did it. So I did
Mhm.
do a couple gigs during that time where it's like I had face paint and it was like a form of drag, very club kid drag. They were just speaking to me to do that. So I just feel like, not to sound all woo woo and like it'll just come out, but like that's literally how I, I felt about it. I was like, I want to make these kind of songs, and I don't know, it just wasn't connecting. But nowadays it really doesn't matter. Like I truly, like, if I will go and drag to the gig, I'll go and drag out of the gig. But some people, they do make it clear, it's like, this, I want you in drag for this thing, as if I wasn't about to get on the microphone regardless and do the same. I
Right.
get it,
Right.
but it's just like, yeah. So that's
Sometimes people
there's
have an
that.
expectation of you.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Which is fair. Which is fair, and that's why you kind of get to pick and choose. But I can tell that, especially in Atlanta, there's like the alt scene and the underground scene. They don't ever ask me anything. Like, those girls, like, we know you're gonna put on a show, however you present, and it's gonna be cunt, it's gonna be fierce. We're gonna love it. But then if it's something like more serious, or like, a contracted like pride gig, or just certain things like that, that it's like, okay, it's a certain expectation, and it's more like the,
Mhm.
like, daytime
Yeah,
television.
I can't imagine if I got a pride gig and I showed up like out of drag. I was like, I'm here
Oh,
to do my bits.
that would be fierce though. You
But
still could do it.
but the heel,
Oh, I'd still be in a fucking clear stripper heel.
just
You know
this
that to be a
a
fact.
clear
Period.
strappy pleaser, baggy sweat shorts, and a
I'd marry Cherry the fuck out of that gig.
stretched out t-shirt. I love that.
Oh,
All right,
wait, no, that's
let's take a break and we'll be right back.
And we're back. You know Wicked?
Are you asking me? Because, okay, I'm about to get excommunicated from the gay community.
Why?
I don't know any. I have.
Just stream it. Just listen to the
I
music.
can't wait for you to see the film and then write a Defying Gravity like mix.
But it's worse than just Wicked. I don't know anything about musical theater.
And that's fine.
What? Okay. I did see Cats. I do love Cats. Cats, the Angelical Cat. I like that song because I had a
Angelical.
babysitter.
Um,
I had a babysitter who used to play the 90s tape on loop, and I'm like, this is really good.
Are you going to see the Wicked movie, even if you don't know anything about musical theater?
Mm-hmm.
okay, good. Good.
Yeah. No, I really, yeah, everybody that I know is like such a musical theater nerd, and it's so funny because I'm like, I just never been to any, like, I'm like, I have no knowledge, but I'm gonna give it a chance because Ariana Grande's in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
She is.
Love
And Cynthia
Ariana.
Erivo.
Love Pink. Exactly.
Love Pink. Love Pink.
So I will watch for that.
What kind of what? No, you go ahead, Meatball.
Well, earlier you had kind of mentioned a little bit about like the underground drag scene in Atlanta. So I was wondering, like, what is the scene in Atlanta? Like, what are the different scenes? How does it feel to be a part of them?
Atlanta is so interesting because I love Atlanta because it is so rich in Black culture. I mean, so many different walks of life. That's why I really, really do love this city. Um, for me, I am a pandemic baby. Like, I'm a pandemic drag girly. So I wasn't even really introduced officially to like any scene, so to speak. But what I noticed was when I was putting my stuff online, the people who were kind of gravitating towards me, and I wouldn't necessarily say that they're all like part of the alt scene, but it was the people like Taylor Alexander. Shout out to Southern Fried
Oh
Queer Pride.
yes.
Incredible queen, incredible house, and just has always supported me from day one. And I think just people like that who center, like, Black and POC people were just kind of like also like synonymous with the alt scene. So I was kind of getting into that, but outside of that, there is a huge pageant like scene down here in
Oh, yeah.
Atlanta. And but I just, to be honest, like more so when I was younger, before I was presenting in drag, that's when I would go to the bars. Like a lot of them closed down, like Club Rush and like Cream. It was a lot of like Black gay clubs that were here in Atlanta that I would see all these pageant girlies perform. I don't see them as
Cream.
much anymore because a lot of that stuff is closed down, but they still over there at the Marquette or like Bulldogs, and there's a lot of places where you will see like high pageantry, incredible, like great pageant drag. But just me being like a crazy cunty girly, I always find myself with the like like the pro fat, the pro black, like very alt cunt girlies, like.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Speaking of cream, didn't the Krispy Kreme burn down over there?
something like that. I did hear
Speaking
about
about
that.
Krispy Kreme, would you ever not wear shoes in the Heretic?
Oh my God.
'Cause
Yeah,
the
if I
cream
want
got
to
crispy on
fungal.
the floor, you know what I mean?
Listen, if I wanted, if I
Calm.
wanted some type of infection, but no. Oh my God, the Heretic,
Infarction.
like infection. What was I saying before that? Y'all, the one thing y'all are gonna learn about me, my ADHD is crazy, and
Well,
I'm
we keep
100%
throwing
sober.
you random questions and comments during your answers.
And I will pivot every time. Like
I was
I'm
just
the worst.
asking what the scene was like there for you, and you answered it perfectly. So, what are
Period.
the parties? What are the good parties to go to? Where can you suck dick and cock?
Oh,
My apartment. Let me stop. Where do
Married
I?
men's homes.
Okay.
Ooh.
No. What do I? MJQ is very popping here. I don't party as much as I used to be real. Like I don't go out as much as I used to. I stunt, pump through for the gigs and stuff, but like I just have had like a very weird 2024. It's just been like so many ups and downs and so much crazy shit happening. Like I really just have calmed my ass down. So I don't really know. Like I just again, SFQP, they always throw like dope shit. And I don't know if it's like the ordinance with the cities and stuff, but like every time there's an event here that's like a big event that people love, it always is switching venues. Like it's constantly switching venues, and I think that has something to do with the city. At one point, they said that the bars in Buckhead couldn't sell after 2 a.m. So they was like, "Well, girl, we make all our money after 2 a.m." So they just shut a lot of the queer shit down at the time.
whoa.
So
Oh, weird.
I don't know if
Wait,
that's why
so
it's always
Atlanta's
switching.
a 4 a.m. city.
2 a.m. is when they stopped selling.
Wait, but how late are the bars open there? Because in LA, it's we stop serving at 1:45.
I want to say. It might be 3:30 or 4. It might be 3:30 or 4, like in the heart of the city. But
Right.
like, I don't know. It's just I honestly have no fucking idea
You
because
don't go out.
it
no more.
switches.
You're busy at
Yeah,
home
There you
yeah,
go.
that's
making
true.
beats on that computer.
Oh shit, I need a bop.
Oh shit, I
Oh,
need a
shit,
bop.
I need a bop. So what are your aspirations as far as like do you want to be in the room writing on the Katy Perry albums of future?
Yes.
Like are you trying
I'm
to
an
be
American woman, and you love me. I'm an American woman.
Y'all got into her album?
No,
Got out of
not
it,
yet.
burned it, threw it out the window,
Jesus Christ. No, because I know
killed it like she killed those nuns.
Bitch, I'm screaming. I
the
am on the floor.
the way you see and understand music, it just comes out of you. So
Mhm.
I think you would be a huge asset in a writing room, because after artists like write their own music for, I don't know, a couple albums, they have a hard
Mhm.
time seeing themselves anymore. And I think outside writers can like look at someone, because I know you write for other people. Like, do you want to do that at a higher level with other artists? Or do you like working with the queer people in your community?
I do
I think
like
you should
working.
write for Miss Beyonce.
Oh my God, I would love to. In the right first off, I
Jesus
love
Christ,
writing.
How much whiskey are you gonna drink?
I am so jealous.
I'm
like,
taking tiny sips. I haven't even
I'm-
had like a full cup yet.
I'm about to go get me some of this Sir Davis.
You gotta go. I mean, it is expensive, but you gotta get it. It's worth it.
Period. I need it.
I'm also waiting for you to come out with a remix of the Boar Worms.
Not the boar. Imagine. Not the boar. Wow. You saw how ready I was for that?
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, I might just steal that.
Period. TS going on. No, let me stop.
But yeah, do you want to write for people?
Yes and no. I feel like as time is going on, I'm realizing that I feel like I bite off more than I can chew sometimes. Especially with extreme ADHD. Like it's like insanity. People be like, especially people that I admire and adore. Like I'm working on like 4 projects right now. People will ask me something, be like, "Oh, can you do?" I'm like, "Sure, yeah, yeah." Bitch, and then the months come and I'm sitting here like, bitch, it's the worst. So I do enjoy it. Ultimately, I want to continue to push my music, and I kind of have been taking a pause intentionally and working on my second Black Pamela EP. I did a EP in 2021 called Black Pamela. It had like 4 songs on it, like 4 or 5 songs on it. No, 6 songs on it. It has 6 songs on it. And I'm working on the second. I'm over here like, bitch, it had 1, 2, 3, 4.
How many songs?
But yeah, I'm working on the second one of that, and I really just wanted to like kind of sit with myself. And I really am like a true believer in I don't like doing shit if it's not speaking to me. So I don't want to rush anything out. I'm so okay with letting life tell me the direction that I'm in. I do like producing for other people and I do like writing for other people, but I think I'm a great personality. I think I'm a great artist and I want to continue to focus on that and get that to a place of where I feel good enough to where I can just be like, oh yeah, I'll join this writing session. I have the time to do this, especially as like, as an artist, financially, like taking care of yourself and working through that, but also having to like do like, obviously like working on the stuff with these people is really great money. So it's like just balancing everything, money and time and artistry. I'm just like, girl, my brain chemistry doesn't do that. So I'm about to get back on my little my Ritalin client, fill my Ritalin oats, and then I'll probably have a better answer for you.
Not the boar, not the
Okay.
boar,
Not the boar.
That is so funny.
I feel like though, because there's been times where I've almost gone back on Adderall, which is the drug that almost killed me. Thank you, Dr.
Truly.
Sharon Packer in New York City. But
she's trying to pack those pills in you. You know what I mean?
Very high dosage. Till my heart almost exploded. But I feel like when I was taking Adderall, I kind of lost a little bit of my creativity. But I got more. I was definitely more productive. But it was harder for me to create new ideas or like feel creative.
I love talking about stuff like this. I'm not a doctor, but I'm very educated on this because I'm obsessed with it and learning about it.
Go on.
I don't believe you. I think you are a doctor.
So, period. Dr. Kelly.
Dr.
Okay,
Beats.
Boom. New title.
Dr.
Period.
Beats. Dr. Beats.
Oh, should I need some Ritalin? Okay, so when I was a kid, I used to take Adderall. I remember specifically one time being in the Mall of Georgia in Beaufort, Georgia. I took my pill on a weekend after we had got some Chinese food. Me and my family were walking to go sit down. I'm literally in the 5th grade. And I'm just walking and I just started crying. And I was like, my mom was like, why are you crying? I was like, I don't know. I think it was because it was obviously the medication, but I think it was because it was just everything was just in a disarray that like I did not need to. As a 5th grader, why am I taking this medication on the weekend? So I didn't like it. Right. So then my doctor like switched me to like, I said I didn't like taking pills. I was just like on medication as a kid and I didn't like it. I completely stopped taking it, didn't take it through high school. And as I got older, it wasn't until the pandemic where I physically felt my mind, my body and soul slow down that I was just like, I can't seem to find my groove of consistency. And then I was like, I don't feel depressed. Like, what is going on with me? And I talked to the doctor and they was like, well, you might be slightly depressed, but that also could be connected with, ADHD. But anyways, what I was going to say was there's so many factors in it that medication isn't the only way to fix ADHD. It has to do with exercise, therapy, as well as medication. I think you got to do what works for you. And back in the day, it was just Adderall. Now we got Adderall, Concerta, Ritalin, something else to start with an S. Like it's a lot of different.
Sir Davis.
Now that will cure it all. That is the one. No, let's stop. I really want to try some Sir Davis meatball. This is crazy.
It's delicious.
Yeah, pass some through the. Just pass some over here.
Pass it.
I mean, you can't take a full mouthful. That'll kill you.
Oh, you just let it
I'm
wash
taking
over
little
you.
sips. I'm getting the taste.
I'm so jealous. If I
gotta
knew
go
it
to
was this
work
kind of party, I
tonight?
would have bought me some. Oh, you about to have a good time tonight.
I'm gonna get there and have like a couple tequila sodas and a line of cocaine, and we're gonna hit the fucking floor.
Period.
Okay.
Period.
All right. Well,
And
we're gonna what? No, you go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I'm gonna make when we get off of this, I'm gonna make the boar worms mix. I'm gonna send it to you. You can do it tonight.
Great, thank you
Ooh!
so much. Not the
See,
boar,
and
not
there
the
she
boar.
goes.
Not the
For the
boar.
people I love, and I overcommit myself. Boom.
Boom.
And I know that about myself too. There you go. Ocean.
Okay.
All right. Let's take a little break, and we'll be back right after this.
And we're back.
Now, towards the end of our show here, Ocean Kelly, we like to do a little segment called Fuck
Fuck
Talk, in which we share wild.
Ocean, I need a fuck.
Ocean, I need a dick.
I'm screaming.
Wild and crazy sex stories from our past, present, or future. And, you know, this segment has yielded a lot of crazy things, including me having a reputation of being a full-blown sex addict because I tell stories every single week about dick
I
and
think you
cock.
are a full-blown sex addict.
And that is why I have the reputation, because my co-host chooses to.
But I will tell you, like 2 weeks ago, last week, I had sex every single day with a different person, sometimes multiple people a day.
Oh, that's cunty. You have to take care
I
of your.
don't know what was. I think it was because I had a week off and I had facial hair, and I was like, I gotta get this out to the people.
I'm screaming. So it was the beard's fault.
It was the beard's fault.
It
I
was
was
the
looking in the mirror and be like, get it while I can. Get it while you can.
It was
Usually
calling
it's the
for it.
beard's fault while you don't have sex. You know what I mean?
Okay, let me think of a crazy story.
What the fuck
Okay.
was that supposed to mean, Dipper?
Because you're
Let me-
gay, so you have a beard to appear straight. And then you don't have sex with them.
This is so problematic.
Okay,
I mean, it's
tell
really
us.
not that crazy. It's not that crazy. It's not
Tell
that
a
crazy.
story.
Well, maybe it is. Okay, y'all tell me. So when I was in, I do remember. This isn't really that crazy, but it just shows you that I'm a vengeful Gemini. So when I was in high school, I was dating this boy, and then I think we were dating like a year, maybe 2 years. And I remember going to his house, and he was being really funny because we lived in different cities. He was being really funny this weekend, and I was like, "Why is he being so weird?" You know, I stayed over at his house because my mom dropped me off. We was young, like eight. It gave very much 18, and I stayed at his house. He was being weird. At the end of it, he broke up with me right before my mom was coming to pick me up. And I was like, bitch, I'd have been at your motherfucking house. So I go back home to my hometown crying as a, your little puppy love. You're just like, oh. I go back home and I'm stalking him on Facebook.
Mhm.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, that was so random. Come to find out there was a boy at his school that he had started dating. And I'm like, oh, you motherfucker. So me and the boy found out. We got on Uvu together. And I was like, hey, so
Ooh,
did you...
Javert?
Uvu, it was the Uvu days.
Ooh!
I never been to Uvu Driver until this day. So we get on the Uvu because maybe like a week before that, he reached out to me. He's like, hey, I'm sorry about that. I would like to talk again. And I was like, but I still keep seeing you post this boy on your Facebook. Like, what is going on here?
That's twisted.
Twisted. So then I get on Uvu with the boy. He asked me back out, and I said yes like a dumbass. And then me and the boy get on Uvu together, and he didn't actually break up with the boy. So we called him on the Uvu. It shocked him out of nowhere. He didn't know we know each other because we connected through Facebook, my ex, and long story short, I started talking to my ex's boyfriend that he left me for and got back with me for, and we both broke up with him. That boy came to my house, and then I took his virginity. So it gave very much like, yeah, don't fuck with me. Yeah. So it gave very much like, okay, well.
Okay, are
It
we
was-
twisted? Because I've done a very similar thing.
Oh my God, what was yours?
I think I told this story on the pod before, but someone, that I was dating when I was living in New York cheated on me and then dumped me and then started dating this other person. But then that other person, I think, was cheating on him and was like on the apps.
Mhm.
And so I made it a point to get involved with that gentleman and ended up hooking up with him. Led him on to think that we were going to end up dating and then ghosted.
Damn, that's so messy. That's so messy. I would to be
Which
fair.
is not, it is messy because I took it out on the wrong person. Like I took it out
Right.
on the person that like had nothing to do with the issue. But it
You
made
know-
me feel better to have sex with sorry, my cat is literally stop it.
I am so
So
terrified.
the whole
of
time you were
cats.
telling your story, he was like about to knock over a lamp. Okay, he's on the way out. I took it out on the wrong person and I feel bad for it. Now looking back, I'm like really, truly not proud of that behavior. But it did make me feel better to have sex with the person that I don't know why. Ugh.
You wanted to see it.
Yeah, I wanted to see what was so special about this other person. And there
Yeah.
was nothing special. They always cheat on you with someone that's easier to deal with than you.
And it's also like it's not necessarily what's so special about them, but it's sort of why you're not so great.
T, yeah,
No one ever
absolutely.
said that I wasn't great. Hold on. Now, wait a
No,
minute.
no, no, no,
I was
no, no, no,
like,
no,
you
no,
don't
no,
say
no,
that.
no.
I am amazing and amazing.
No, because
I am amazing and amazing.
when it happened to me, I was in my head about it. I was like, girl, what is it about this boy?
Right.
But it didn't matter in the end.
No, it never matters. It's never
It literally,
Even
never
though-
matters.
even though
Yeah.
it is literally by definition personal, and it's because they're not interested in you anymore. It's actually not personal because it doesn't have anything to do with you. It's all about them and what they want to be doing.
Yeah.
T.
That's
I just
crazy.
wish people would stop cheating on me. Keeps on happening.
Do you cheat back?
No.
Or you just
and
leave
I
'em?
should.
Yeah, just cheat back and then break up with them.
Cheat back and then break up.
I need a cheat.
Okay.
Oh shit! I need to cheat. I am.
That's the word.
I wanted to talk to the class today. I wanted to talk to the group today about the term DL because I had a
That's
man.
very Atlanta.
I had
Atlanta
a man.
is where you go to find the DL trade.
Absolutely.
I had a man message me and he wrote, "You're hot as hell. Just wanted to say hello. Hung/DL guy here. Partnered, discreet. 41, 6 foot, 185 pounds. Love beefy bears. Pics to follow." And then sent hot pics.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Oh, but they made you sick.
Hot pics that made me sneeze. And then I commented on the pictures and I sent him like a photo of me back and he commented, "Oh, are you Big Dipper?"
How are you gonna be DL and a fan of a gay rapper?
Now there you go. So I
Now,
said,
is he using DL as in like I'm sneaking around on my husband, or is he using DL as in I have a wife? Because
So
DL
right.
means
okay,
got a girly.
you're getting to my point here.
Well, I'm getting there faster because of the Sir Davis.
Sir Davis got me moving. Yeah, so I wrote he wrote, "You're Big Dipper, right? That's your artist name. I remember seeing your stuff online. I'm definitely a fan." And I wrote back, "Never met a DL guy who's a fan of gay media, LOL." And he goes, "Sorry? What do you mean? I'm openly gay." And I was like, well,
you
it's
ain't
gone too
DL.
far. It's like when everyone on Drag Race started saying trade so much that now we just say it for
it's got
someone
a new
who's
meaning.
hot.
Yeah.
I have like I'm not even trying to be funny. I have wrote points down to send to Chat GPT to write me a lazy like dissertation, bitch, or a paper about this type of thing because there are so many words that it's multiple things because words can evolve, right?
Language
but the
evolves.
language absolutely evolves. But the issue with that is because now we are all on the internet at the same time, it's almost as if people feel as if that strips the cultural linguistics and like the way that like people like the intent of how people like just use certain words. Like something I hate, for example, is how Black people have always. This is where I get on my real Gemini shit. But it's like when in 2016, especially 2016, 17, there were all these memes of like like the Dr. Umar type of Negro would be the woke. We would be like, oh, just very woke. We would say it's the dudes who will wake up and say Grand Rising. They're like the Israelites. Like that's like what they what we would say as Black people in culture. But now somehow that has flipped years later to where Republicans are calling the Little Mermaid woke, and I'm just like, it's actually kind of confusing me because I'm like, the term what. How did we get here? And that's kind of what happens with everything, especially in the queer community, with all these terms. So as much as I am team, like, language evolves, because I do understand that, I still think that when moments like this, like, bitch, you ain't DL, you are a faggy waggy that, wants what you want. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's okay. But discreet and DL, I think those are two different things. Like,
those are completely different things.
Yeah, and maybe he's got to know the difference. Right?
But he used like every possible word to. He then responded. He was like, "Oh, sorry, wrong word choice." But I'm just like, then get DL out of your mouth, because like this sounds fucked up, because the entire concept of DL is based around like
weird
cultural shame, and a lot of DL guys who are married, like there's a lot of stigma there because you're stepping out on your wife, and like, but it is literally like. It sounds fucked up, but it's like, it's a time-honored tradition of DL guys, like fucking gay dudes, and like a lot of connection has happened in that space, and it's like
time-honored tradition.
I mean, is it not? Or maybe not tradition. Maybe it's a big part of a queer culture and history, that there's an entire group of people who were queer people who just never identified as such.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely. That's very true.
Not time-honored tradition.
Not tradition.
Tradition. I also recently, we haven't recorded in a while. I had someone say something to me, and it made me go like, I don't want to say this back.
What
was it?
We started hooking up.
Uh-huh.
And then he got into the dirty talk.
Uh-huh.
And then he was like, yeah, you want to eat my ass? And I was like, sure, I'll eat your ass. So I started to eat his ass, and then he said, that's what you wanted this whole time, isn't it? And I was like, well no. We ended up here, and I'm happy to oblige. But like, it's not what I wanted the entire time. And so I sort of felt like I was like, I don't want to lie.
Imagine pausing and just saying that, like saying, well, actually, okay, well, so the thing is, when we initially spoke, like in the middle of the act of it, just like explain all that shit.
Like I knew there was some sort of sexual tension or chemistry here, but I honestly walked into this scenario. I wasn't expecting to eat your ass, nor was I laser focused on doing it. So when you say this is what you wanted this whole time, I'm not going to be like, yes. I'm just going to sort of be like, oh.
Why can't you just lie in the moment? Why can't you be like, oh yeah, and like keep his fantasy going?
It just, well, I did.
Oh, okay.
I just had a mouthful of hole when I did it. So
was it a good hole?
It was all right.
I'm team Dipper with that. Like I don't know if I even would have lied. I mean, I probably would have just like moaned and grunted some shit to just like change the conversation, because like
said, sure.
I would nah. Like, nah, because I also would have been in my head, well, like, no, technically I didn't come over here for this. I'm down to do it, but this wasn't the first thing I was super excited about. Or like, imagine like with somebody that you like, okay, this is just really I know that this is a hookup scenario situation.
Right.
And then when people be like, you know how when the boys or the girls of the days, they start talking their shit and say like, oh, this is your pussy, this is, very that.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, well, no.
That's yours. That's on your body.
And I don't want it to be mine, but for the time being, I enjoy it.
Yeah, so this is like a lease situation. This is like you're currently renting, like, very that, like
a lease. A lease. I love that. Amazing. Ocean, what do you have coming
I
up?
need
Do
a
you have
bop.
any music coming out? Where can people find you? Listen to your back catalog.
Yes. So you can currently find me everywhere at Hey Ocean Kelly. That's Instagram, Twitter. I'm about to start getting on Twitch. I'm obsessed with GTA Roleplay. I've been like secretly doing it. It is so fucking fun. And
Wait.
so yeah, I'm about to start doing that.
Grand Theft Auto?
Yes, but it's like a role play. It's the same one that they made back in the day, but people have modded it to where you can talk to each other. You can buy homes. You can sell drugs. I'm currently selling meth, coke, these hypothetical, on drugs,
Not
and I get
fentanyl.
money. I'm
Wait,
buying
in
me.
the online version? You
in
can do
the
that?
damn-
I would start playing again for that.
It's so fun. You can talk to people. It's parties. You can be a DJ. Like, it's crazy. You can be a scammer, and people are like, you sell credit cards. They actually have people who are playing in the role play game that will be a police officer. You'll literally get arrested and can't play the game. Like, it is real. I'm obsessed. I'm when I have like a little test link up right now, but when I get started, I'll show y'all. Like, it's everything. Y'all should look it up. It's everything.
I have like a PlayStation 5 and Grand Theft Auto, but I hate playing online because I always just get murdered.
It's got to be on PC. You have to do PC because it's like an emulator you use. It's something you got to download to log onto the server and Discord. It's one of those kind of things. But when you get into it, it's really, really fun. But not me promoting my fucking Twitch more than my music. But no,
Oh, yeah, also you have music?
also as a recording artist, no. But yeah, you can find my music everywhere. It's at Ocean Kelly. My EP Black Pamela is out. I have some music coming out that's already out as well with Saphir Cristal.
Oh yeah.
I'm working on a lot of projects. Oh, we have something really, really cool coming out that I'm excited about too, that I actually have to do this weekend. But I'm only not saying it. I'm not one of those like super secret, but like I don't know if she, but we are working on something right now. And then I will be working on I'll be releasing my new project Black Pamela 2 sometime top of next year. So I'm just kind of honestly in my low-key era, like creating right now, and just kind of like I'm doing a couple gigs here and there, but I'm just creating to like get ready for this next project. So I'm really excited.
I love that, and I'm so glad that our listeners got to know you and learn more about you, because it was so fun to like hear about how you got started in music. And
yeah, it's also wild that people don't know. Oh God, Archie, that people don't know you already because you're such a star and you've done so much for everybody.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those situations where it's like you hear a TikTok sound and then you can eventually connect it with the artist. You're like, oh, that's the person
right.
I get a lot of that, and I see a lot of that. So, but yes.
When are you coming to LA?
Well, yeah, when are you gonna move here?
I heard tell that you might move here to be in the music industry.
If I say an answer, Bob, I will. The moment this come out and Bob hears it, he's gonna be bitch,
Bob's not
where
gonna
the fuck?
listen to this.
Bob is like, Bob has been trying to drag me to LA. I genuinely do want to come to LA, and I actually,
you know what you should do? Just come live at Bob's house while he's on the road and get a taste for it.
I mean, no shade. I should play in the wig, steal the crown. You know what I'm saying?
Girl,
good on you
there.
for renting out Bob's house for him.
You know
that's so
what I'm
nice
saying?
of you, Dips.
Wow, Airbnb. Oh, I thought you meant Ocean, because she could Airbnb it.
I'm screaming.
Stay at Bob the Drag Queen's house. Make a little side hustle.
Right.
Grand Theft Auto. Come on, get into it.
Yeah, sell some coke.
Sell some fentanyl at Bob's house. Jesus Christ.
I love saying that shit because it's so fucking stupid. Like, but yeah, the role play's crazy.
All right. Well, thank you for being
Thank
here.
you so much
Meatball.
for being here.
Take us out.
Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Sloppy Seconds. You can send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com or call in with your own fuck talk story to 213-536-9180. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode, which come out every Tuesday and Friday.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Ooh, his nipples are tiny.
Ocean, I need a bar.
Not the bore.
I love that.
For access to our full uncensored video episodes, ad-free and 1 day early, plus our monthly Sloppier Seconds episode, and all of Mom Podcast premium content, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Technical direction by Margot Padilla.
Editing and sound design by William Pitts.
Show artwork by Christian Cimarroni.
Theme song by Mike Malarkey.
Media and design support by Stone Cole.
Executive produced by Willem, Alaska, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Recorded at Forever Dog Productions.
Ooh, his nipples are tiny.